Hello. Oh, hello and welcome to the Vegan Steven podcast. Vegan Steven podcast. Vegan Steven is a fictional character. All characters and events in the show, even though it's based on real people, are entirely fictional. All celebrity voices are impersonated poorly. The following program contains coarse language and insidious content. Should not be viewed by anyone. We open this. How are we looking? Oh shit. Bit of special effects there. It doesn't go well. So, the ban is lifted. In Ireland, anyway. People are travelling around. Queues a mile long down the road for an old coffee, for an old Vodafone shop. Jammers down the road. I'm here in a different studio today. I'm on possibly recording some vocals for some tracks which will be coming out for you guys very soon. Some photo shoots. And where's all that stuff gone? Anyway, yeah, have all the proper gear here, proper big studio microphones. Where's that shit gone? I don't know if you can see the size of this thing, but this is called a donkey dick, and it is about, half a foot long, a good few inches wide. So what you do is you put your mouth on the donkey dick, and it makes you sound really, really good, and it goes in like this. Hey, this is my radio voice. All that kind of good stuff. So I'm really looking forward to laying down some of those lyrics for you. Alright, here we go. The Journal. .ie. For you guys who can't see the setup today, I got two plants. Got a plant on each side. I fucking hate plants, but they're here, and Dublin Marathon cancelled due to coronavirus. Grand. Here's a bit of news for you. And also, senior civil servant warned to Dáil committee that COVID-19 crisis could last for years. Oh my word. A financial delegate, Leo Varadkar, and the ECB voice support for 500 billion recovery plan. Donald Trump threatens to permanently stop funding for the World Health Organization. Is all this news like a week old? Alright, anyway. Today's date. Oh, there's something here about the Tiger King. We're in luck. Alright, it is 1:05, that's 13:05. It is the 19th, it is Tuesday of May 2020. Alright, if Tiger King did one thing, it turned the spotlight onto exotic pet industry. Bullshit. If it did one thing, it was highly entertaining. Next. Alright, UK adds loss to sense of taste or smell to COVID-19 symptoms. So we got big dirty toes, inflamed toes, itchy ears. Everything seems to. There's a lot of symptoms. US drug maker reports promising early results from COVID-19 vaccine test. So needless to say, people are freaking out that the vaccines haven't had long enough human trials and stuff. Oh, who knows? Who knows? You guys know. We're still up there. Also, FAI medical director hopes to see tested before return to training. Here's what happened on Monday. Alright. Woodies. It was slow and steady. Plenty of nerves as Dublin and the rest of the country begin gradually reopening. A further 4 deaths from COVID-19 and 88 new cases from the virus in Ireland have been confirmed. By the way, Kim Jong-un, there was a whole big thing about does he have a heart attack, does he not have a heart attack? Jeez, he has a crazy voice on him, a big smoky voice, like. He must be smoking a lot of fags every day, that fucking Kim Jong-un. Hennessy and fags. Dictator's cocktail. Can't beat it. Alright, what else we got going here? The leaders of Fine Gael and the Green Party held talks in government formation today. So Ireland doesn't have a government apparently right now, which is a bit weird. So Japan, if you're thinking about invading, now's a good time, because we don't have our shit together. Anyway, moving on. Gardaí are investigating a man in his 40s was found dead in his house in Dublin. Alright. A man shot dead in what is described as a brutal killing in Belfast has been named as Kieran Weil. Health Minister Simon Harris has said that flu vaccine, well, hold this up here, this will look better. Said the flu vaccine will be free for children. Okay. Have you heard about these lads who, there's a load of anti-vaxxers. I was asking around. A load of kids I grew up with were, their parents were anti-vaxxers. And apparently it's all grand if everyone else is vaccinated. But if you've got too many anti-vaxxers, someone will get like malaria or one of these things. I don't know how this works. And then it fucking spreads. I don't know. We got an overwhelming amount of complaints yesterday from the OK Karen meme. So I did have a formal apology written to everyone named Karen with a Karen haircut, but unfortunately I lost it. So sorry about that. Moving on. Harris has also said the government will be working on a more detailed guidance about weddings, over the next few weeks, but it's highly unlikely. 100 people would be allowed at a wedding in July. Metrics have warned of jeebers. What is this word? Legionnaires disease outbreak. Legionnaires disease outbreak due to the higher number of water systems lying idle. Okay, there you are. Also, growing tensions. Huawei said it's a survival as it is at stake after the latest US restrictions. So I've talked in great depth about Huawei. Every time I say the fucking name, I say it wrong. So anyway, fake fans. A South Korean club apologises after being accused of using sex dolls to fill an empty football stadium. One more time. A South Korean club apologised after being accused of using sex dolls to fill up empty football seats in the stadium. Where do you get like 1,000 sex dolls from? I could imagine like trying to get one off a dodgy lad down Laneway or something, but thousands. As usual, I'm just more impressed than anything else. Man, there's probably a load of kids just absolutely out of breath, have been huffing, what do you call it? Just looking out the window here, I've got a fucking view, just looking down at everyone walking by, it's fucking mental. Anyway, yeah, the poor lads who had to blow that up, it's the fucking rookie on the first day. They sent him off looking for rubber nails and glass screws, and when they came back they're like, right, blow up all these fucking sex dolls. We're going live in an hour. Alright, here we go. Getting back. Restaurants, bars, churches reopened in Italy today, with St. Peter's Basilica taking visitors again. Yeah, it's very controversial. People are still, some lads are still like, show me the bodies, I don't believe in this corona stuff. And then other people wearing face masks and... Alright, getting back. There's coffee shops open, phone shops, some hardwares, a lot of cheeky shops. I was talking to some lads in the country and I was like, geez, you're in the country, like, does business keep going? And he said, oh yeah, I ring them up and go, hey, fucking the butcher and whatever the fuck it is and the plumbing, I don't know, are you open? And they go, well we're not open, but if you come around the back we'll sort you out. So the businesses in the country just, well, not all of them, you know, but a lot of them just kept going. They have to keep the front door shut in case there's any guards going around just being like, oh, social distancing. It's an absolute treat to, there's no guards on the street. I didn't see a single guard yesterday, or the day before. I was travelling yesterday, and I was being very bold, allegedly, fictional show. I was in a tiny car, going across main roads and all that stuff. I don't know if you remember my podcast, travelling by Health of Darkness, was it? Travelling by cover of darkness, because you're not allowed to travel, but there's been restrictions lifted, and yesterday a lot of people took advantage, just go wherever the fuck they wanted. They hadn't seen a lot of people in a long time, so allegedly I snuck off on kind of holidays or whatever, but I had a massive suitcase the size of about 3 people in the back seat, and I begged the lad for a lift because he's going somewhere. I was like, oh please, there's no buses or anything, you know, you can't do anything when they get stopped by the guards and they just go like, you know, there's restrictions and they just send you home, which is fair enough. And yeah, driving to different counties. The whole back seat was just a fucking suitcase because I had to fit the whole recording studio, the cameras, the fucking everything. And the lad turns to me and just goes, so what are we going to say when the guards stop us? And I was just like, oh fuck, I thought you had something slick to say. But yeah, I was hoping to hide the big suitcase in the boot, but I had to hide it. We had to just put it in the back seat. There was no way of hiding it. So if the guards stopped us, they just say, where are you off to? And we go, we're going outside Dublin, and they just say, right, go home, you're not allowed to do that. And there's nothing you could have done, we just had to go home. So, but yeah, luckily, I don't know what happened yesterday, but checkpoints, there was no checkpoints yesterday. So yeah, I don't know. People seem to be getting very lenient, almost scarily lenient on social distance and so on, but it's also very nice to see because people, you know, are just living in fucking panic, and even myself, like, I'd be nearly fucking getting the shakes, someone walk too close to me, just like, oh my god, everyone I know is gonna get sick and all this shit. It's bullshit. Stress. Alright, here we go. Parting shot. Like so many others events due to be held this summer, Bloom is called to be cancelled. An annual gardening festival is usually held every June bank holiday. To try and keep the same spirit of the colourful festival, RT is asking everyone to get involved. Comfort of their homes in the 31st, Sunday. So yeah, I'm very. There's all these like people teaching over the internet, and it's all good. It's very impressive. You just really miss. I know it's obvious, but it really. I feel. I don't know. It'd be weird paying for it. Kind of. It just feels like the quality is shit on a video call. But just something to think about, I guess. People are still doing it, and fair play to them. It's the journal. So we have some lads here talking about Tiger King. Alright, let's see what some of these comments say. Logan Shepherd. Yes, there's loads of people just walking around with fucking coffee because the coffee shop's just opened. That's a lovely sunny day here. Yes, of course, there should be laws around keeping exotic pets. The problem with this here in Ireland is that we already have laws in place covering domestic pets and farm animals. However, we seldom see proper enforcement. And then we got a response here by Sean. But we are not America. No, it's not America, it's America with an M. Merica. I'll be using that one. America. He is and was a scumbag. Oh shit. Finton joins in. Alright. Everyone's wearing fucking flip-flops, shorts, man. It's fucking balling out. So, first day of summer, kind of. It is not just America. Look at the amount of cruelly dished out in this country. Talk to My Lovely Horse Rescue, for example. A brilliant charity cases of horse cruelty not taken regularly. People get convicted, but not enough. Here's a new little thread. Oh, it's time for church. Tato Park is a FIBE example of such sanctuary where the wildlife is confined in cages and deprived of anything normal. Peter Clancy, in response, says Dublin Zoo is being used the same. Ah yeah, says Lenva. Like Dublin Zoo, which have exotic cages. John Carson says Burge is a list of exotic pets. Pet law, was this metawatch.co? Maybe they're a... Pet laws are a joke in Ireland. Every other day there is a van stopped taking puppies to the UK. Puppy farms in Ireland are a disgrace. Maybe we need a Netflix documentary called Paddy Exotic. That's pretty good. Paddy Exotic. I'd watch it. They don't want to be big fucking dogs though. Keep it interesting. Maybe Netflix, murder, torture and inbreeding. Oh fuck. If you can't keep it in your pants, keep it in the family. To highlight the problem and our politicians to do something about it. Jeez, the amount of people walking by constantly with takeaways. Takeaways and coffee. Like, we weren't able to get fucking all these luxuries. We're losing our fucking minds. Buying paint in the garden centre. Just be like, oh fuck, class. I feel normal again. In response to that, Peter says, not sure what type of big cat, but a few years ago in Ballyfermot was a lad in Ballyfermot with one in his bedroom. Man. I could get into that now. Tiger King. Carol Baskin sells animate print face masks during coronavirus. It's that bitch Carol Baskin. She sold face masks during coronavirus. This is the Independent.ie. China tests drug to stop pandemic without vaccine. "90 Day Fiancés can't stop laughing over this TikTok impersonation of Big Ed." I must admit, I don't know what happened, but I started looking at TikTok a bit. Just watching a whole family jumping around, and the choreography is fucking brilliant. You'll have like someone there dancing, you're like, oh, that's just fucking boring out TikTok, like someone dancing to a beat. And then they'll jump out of the way, and there's fucking the grandparents there, and they're like, you fucking grinding. And then they jump, and then like it fucking changes to a different room, and you got different scenes, you got different... Some of the stuff is just fucking very, very good. It's not just some woman just fucking dancing. It's fucking It almost looks like a high budget production, a lot of thought, different backgrounds, different people dancing, just so fucking impressive. Like, a lot better than a lot of the music videos you'd be seeing. So my plan is just to rip off a lot of good TikTok videos from my music video. Sounds like a plan? Here we go. Rick and Morty's South Park Easter egg is actually a clever spoiler for that. So, Rick and Morty getting big again right now. Actor Jeffrey Combs responds to fan who wants to play him in Star Trek. Also, meeting with Martin has cleared the air. Who's Martin? It's that lad down the road on the dole who cuts your grass. Tiger King Dylan Passage starts petition to get Joe Exotic pardoned. Fuck yeah. Tell you what, if I was doing a petition, the one thing I'd do is don't mind fucking getting actors for this Joe Exotic film. Just fucking get Joe Exotic in. Give him all the crack he wants. Give him all the crack cocaine he wants. Give the other lads all the fucking things they want. Happy days. Shoot. Stick in some CGI tigers to calm Peter down and you're laughing. That's what you want to see. You want to see fucking chaos. You don't see fucking fake chaos. I don't know anyway. Carol Baskin. Alright. The Metro. Metro.ie. Alright, here we go. Tiger King Dylan Passage launches, I think that might be his, to get husband Joe Exotic pardoned. I think this lad anecdotally said that Carol Baskin was behind coronavirus. Now, I'm pretty sure that was clickbait, but it's funny enough, like. Joe Exotic currently serving 22 years behind bars for murder for hire. He didn't even kill him. Anyway, plot against the nemesis Carol Baskin. Oh, whoa. Oh, sorry, he was trying to kill the woman. I forgot. Dylan shared details online. That's his husband, Joe Exotic's husband, in a video posted on Instagram where he explained that he's hoping to research at least 50,000 signatures, sorry. That's a bit more impressive, isn't it? Get some of them Russian bots on that. Sign up with their fake Instagram accounts. If I taught any of you to sign it, that would be awesome, Dylan said. Anything and everything you guys do counts and matters. Brilliant. So there he is. We really want the president to see it. Alright. So we're driving all the way to DC this weekend to be coming up and driving the way back. Interesting. His lawyers insisted their client is absolutely not guilty. Ah, come on. He was talking about throwing grenades out of a helicopter onto Carol Baskin's property. Like, who throws grenades out of a fucking helicopter? Oh, I'm so annoyed I didn't get to hang out with this lad in real life. You'd just be like, you'd be sitting down in Ireland, you know, sitting down on the couch, having a cup of tea. You'd be like, fucking, what are we gonna do today? Don't wanna watch fucking Netflix, that's fucking bollocks. Do you wanna ask that mentler fucking Joe Exotic over? Oh yeah, he's fucking brilliant, crack at him now. Partying all day, all night. Bloody brilliant. Anyway. As I said, I don't even know if they have crack in Ireland, so I think I'd have to give him fake drugs and just hope he didn't notice, because I don't know where people get drugs. President Trump, we are asking you today, please free Joe Exotic. Investigator Eric Love. Hang on, the investigator is called Eric Love. Where are they finding these lads? Investigator Eric Love said in the clip, which was obtained by TMZ. TMZ is like the... Oh, think they might be hard left or something. They're a moan a minute anyway. Like vegansteven. He is absolutely not guilty. Vegansteven mugs, get them downstairs, man. Fucking top notch. Sunglasses, hats, all the merch. Alright, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Tiger King. So, there he is. Pardon Joe. Where do they come up with these names? Like Joe Exotic, Dylan. Joe is isolated to keep away from COVID-19 stuff going on in his facility because there are so many cases. Alright. We have a really strong team of people. So they're weightlifters. Not so much good at law, but they're big bucks. His lawyers insisted their client is absolutely not guilty in a video campaign. So TMZ, I can release it. I guess for legal reasons I can't slag TMZ. But if I was to slag TMZ, oh, they're very trashy. It's very trashy. It's very trashy. Every time you watch it, you're like, oh, why the fuck did I come on this website? And you keep watching, you're like, nah, it's too bad. Yeah. Do you know those kind of things where it's like, oh, this person's cheating with this person, and yeah, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, yeah. Gail Porter tells fans her father died as her mental health declined. Barack Obama casually name drops Tiger King in graduation speech. Damn, Barack Obama. Barack Obama, big fan, even though he's up for like international war crimes and all that stuff. But skip past that. The poor man, like he's after aging about 50 years since he left the presidency or something. Man. He looked so fucking young and full of hope going into the presidency, and now he just looks like an old man. Now, still, he's better looking than I am, but that fucking, he's got quality skincare, like, not a blemish. So yeah, fair play to him. It's Russia today. Yesterday's news tomorrow. Oh, ouch. Trump threatening the WHO to cover up his incomplete by blaming others. Alright. Censorship detected. Censorship detected. Russian embassy says NYT, what's that, New York Times maybe, refused to publish comparative COVID-19 death statistics in official letter. To the Pope, perhaps. Russia embassy in the US has accused the New York Times of refusing to publish comparisons of the COVID-19 death rates in Moscow, London and New York. The paper earlier accused Russia of underreporting, that's a big word, the death rate from the disease. There's a lot of tension going on. I think Australia is trying to do an independent private investigation of China and how the fucking COVID-19 started, and China's like, oh hell no, you're not coming here with your fucking Australian ass. And there's a lot of tension over that. Italy warns that tourism is a gateway drug to getting in debt. Alright. 17-year-old blood sample with SARS antibodies could be the new secret weapon against coronavirus. Jeez. Do you ever just see people walking down the street in fucking high heels and you're like, you poor fucking creature. How long have you been walking for? How can you stand? It's very impressive when you see people in high heels, man. I don't know how people do it. Alright. Scientists have made breakthrough in the war against coronavirus, discovering antibodies from a patient who discovered the SARS in 2003, which blocks coronavirus infection while stopping the virus mutating. Hackers steal personal data from 9 million EasyJet customers. Highly sophisticated cyber attack. Man. Nothing seems safe on the internet at all. Do you remember fucking Apple Pay got hacked? Apple came up with their own fucking way to link your credit card with your phone or something, and I don't remember how it works, but got fucking hacked. Oh man. Internet security, eh? It's very good. It's very hard to keep up with. I think we got McDonald's here. Oh, sorry. Here we have going to hell for laughing. British man's TikTok video about the Holocaust victims' tattoos makes jaws drop. Oh my God! What did he do? A controversy is mounting as a TikTok video apparently poking fun at how Nazis marked victims on the death camp where tattoos received more than 600,000 views. So he's a Nazi pug wannabe, perhaps. Rotten from the top. Sexual harassment rampant at McDonald's. International Labour Group tells OECD in complaint. I don't know what OECD is. An international group of labour unions has filed the complaint alleging systematic and rampant sexual harassment by McDonald's, not to be confused with the Irish politician. Residents around the globe arguing to cooperate fast food giant has ignored the problem for years. Is it a part of human nature? Or can we just blame McDonald's for sexual harassment? They have the money to pay the fines anyway, so... I think I remember someone touching me at McDonald's, now that you mention it. How much are they paying out now? Can I get a few grand off this? Anyway. Sexual harassment is shy crack. I'm sure you know that. Rocket blast near the US Embassy in Baghdad's Green Zone. In first such incident in weeks, reports. Oh man. Yeah, it's really, sometimes really gross when people come on to you. It's like, oh God. Oh, Jesus. Oh. I know you're meant to take it as a compliment, but look. Rocket blast near the embassy in Baghdad, Green Zones. First such incident in weeks, reports. Oh yeah, someone comes on to you, end up fucking hiding in the bathroom out of pure awkwardness, or standing outside downing cigarettes. Just fucking stay away from them. Oh, do you like my friend? Oh. Hey, sorry. We've all been there. Crosstalk, Bullhorns, Quarantine Edition, Flygate. Alright, what went wrong with Warren Buffett? E1-1542. In an episode of Kaiser Report, Max Stacy discussed a simple puzzle of a Chinese finger trap that children often fail to solve because they panic when they should relax. This applies to the economic system in which the Fed and to the lesser. Alright, and then we got a lovely video on Russia Today about historic Russian doctors. So, bit of Russia there, lovely. Let's see, we have a little look at world news. World news. Coronavirus. Donald Trump threatens permanently cut off World Health Organization Lovely. Also, it's just all coronavirus stuff. Sorry. That's it. How you feeling about the new setup? You're making me insecure. No one is like that. A sick culture. Keep your product, we're not inferior. There's always an excuse to smoke. I drink to the poverty, wealth divide. The ads abuse my heart, choking as I fall low and by. Built-in obsolescence, comment, pushing insurance, I've had it. You close-minded prick, you're dragging us down. Televisions brainwashing us down. Ethics will make you broke, as if they were a selfish hope. The fool's fight is on my throat. I'll kick and scream until I buy. There's a man in every woman and a woman in every man. The religions hate the women, so traditions have to die. First, built-in obsolescence, come in, pushing insurance, I've had it. You close-minded prick, you're dragging us down. Televisions brainwashing us down. Ads are mental. Have you noticed all the ads right now? They're like, we care about you and the coronavirus in these tried and trusted times. They get on with their usual spiel, kind of quoting the government or whatever. Nothing wrong with the government. We care about you. And then they try and sell you something. Coffee that cares about you. Love coffee. Ads. When you listen to, I was listening to the radio yesterday for a few hours on the way up to this temporary studio I'm working in. Listen to the ads, it's fucking wild. It's absolutely wild, the stuff they say to you on the fucking ads. Absolutely wild. The car ads are fucking mental. Fucking, we've used tried and tested times. Fucking, in these uncertain times. That's the one, isn't it? In these uncertain times. In these uncertain times. But, yeah, it's mad. No originality in the ads. But, do you know what? I don't think people want original ads. Because I don't think original ads work. I think it's a tried and tested system. You gotta enter the conversation in people's heads. You gotta slip in with a bit of, we're not a business that wants money, we're family. We're family, we care about you. And then you end up with a mortgage and shit hits the fan. But they really get you with the fucking show your family you love them. Don't be a dick, get a mortgage. Don't be a dick, buy health insurance for your family. Show love. We all love together. It just really freaked me out, like all the weird shit they say to you on the radio. So that's what that song was about, anyway. Just that's what that one's about. It's called Ads. I if you guys ever watch one of those like creepy films where they have like a fascist government or something, they're saying all this mad stuff over the speakers like, your government loves you, and I don't know, but it just kind of feels like that when you listen to ads. It's brainwashy. Like, it's their job to be brainwashy. It's just, but it just feels very gross. Yes. But this whole thing is an ad. So, I'm just here to sell you stuff. A few lads. Coronavirus world live coverage. Saudi Arabia, Ukraine, China. Earthquake report worldwide on Tuesday. There's an earthquake coming. Fuck yeah. That's today, isn't it? Grand. Huge FGM rise record in Somalia during coronavirus lockdown. FGM. What's FGM? I'll never know. Phobes. What is it like to travel world solo as a nurse? What it's like to travel the world solo as a nurse practitioner. That's quite specific, isn't it? Alright. D Wei, Chinese ambassador to Israel, found dead at home. Chinese ambassador to Israel. So he's the ambassador to Israel. He's found dead. BBC. So, yeah, people end up, well, maybe it was natural causes, who knows. The thing about conspiracy theories is, conspiracy theories are often formed by people with very low self-worth, and they want to show their worth by giving information that no one else knows. And often, as soon as it becomes public information, they lose all interest in it because it's no longer their private thing. So, I don't know. I'm just trying to be very aware of conspiracies, but it's a bit mad. It's a mad time. It's a mad time. The bold new marketing strategy for a brave new world. The drum. They come up with such inspirational waffles. Anyway. Rats attempt to a world in pandemic mode. Rats adopt to a world in pandemic mode. It's brilliant seeing all the animals just running around. This video is like in Australia, the kangaroos jumping around. And it's fucking brilliant. On the streets, like. Antidote. Your favourite reads beyond the coronavirus. Alright. Global news. Money still makes a cybercrime. Alright, cool. There is a suffet to staff in world, says Michelle Organ. Suffret. S-U-F-R-E-T. Aimed coronavirus crisis. Americans and Germans see changing. So there's loads of change going on over it. We're getting constant updates about the change. Brilliant. A lot of the news, it was just like, it's just the general news, but they just go, social distancing. I think we're all just getting a bit tired, aren't we? Of the same shite. Just people making social distancing jokes, and I thought it was so funny when I started making social distancing jokes. You know, everyone's fucking doing it. So. Alright. Alright, here we go. It's come to that, I'm not gonna lie lads, I've run out of fucking stuff to say. So I've just googled coronavirus jokes and hopefully we can read a few of these and feel a little bit good. Alright, here we go. Coronavirus jokes. 50 coronavirus jokes that should help you get you through the quarantine. Boredpanda.com. Oh my fuck. Alright, here we go. Hopefully there's no big words, because I can't say words above 8 letters. Right, here we go. Oh, please don't be a million years long. Prediction: there will be a minor baby boom in 9 months, and then one day in 2030, we shall witness the rise of the quarantines. Damn, that's alright actually, yeah. Here's number 1. This is boredpanda.com once again. Once they come out with the coronavirus vaccine, I don't want to see any of you anti-vaxxers getting one. Don't be a hypocrite. That's very funny. Poor old anti-vaxxers are getting an awful time right now. I don't know nothing about it, so... but I will make some blanket statements about it. Every disaster movie starts with the government ignoring a scientist. There you are. That's a coronavirus joke. Right. Okay, there's a bog roll. There's a bit of toilet paper, alright? And there's some text written on the toilet paper, and here's what it says. If you need 144 rolls of toilet paper for a 14-day quarantine, you should have been seeing a doctor long before COVID-19. Yeah, that's the panic buying. People are just like, what the fuck do I buy? So they bought coffee, sweets, and fucking bog roll, and fucking fizzy drinks. Number 7. So there's a picture of what's that lad called? Waterman or something. Had a big food movie boom. He's called like Waterman or what do you think? Washing your hands like washing Jason Momoa. Washing your hands like you're washing Jason Momoa. Just has him underwater. Just some actor. He's a big lad, like, and stuff. Alright, here we go. They got coronavirus, the Where's Wally edition. So Where's Wally? You gotta find Wally in the book, because yeah. So there's a picture of the beach, and there's only one person on the beach. It's just Wally. It's the coronavirus edition, and there's a picture of Where's Wally in the fucking loads of places. You get the idea. Parks. That's just Wally by himself. Everyone else is gone because it's fucking quarantine, social distancing. Alright, person here getting the sigh of relief here. When you work at a bank and 2 guys with masks come in, but they're just robbing the place. When you work at the bank and 2 guys with masks come in, but they're just robbing the place. Christ. No coronavirus. Oh my god. Alright, any more? Here's number 11. This picture of a lad, I saw a load of bog roll. Classic. Korea is the 3rd biggest hit country from COVID-19, and we still have toilet paper. The moral of the story is people are idiots. Alright. Number 12. Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. Safe distance. And it has the 4 Olympic rings all separated. Normally they're interlocking like the Audi car thing. Alright. They're all dead. Yeah. But did you notice how clean their asses were? What the fuck is that? Okay. Don't get that. Okay, whoever did this, you're a legend. And it just has someone put Gollum in the toilet roll section. It just says my precious. He's there a picture of Babylon. Yeah, alright. Number 10, there's a picture of Batman slapping Robin, and I don't know who says who's what. Okay, holy coronavirus, we need toilet paper. That's what Robin says, and Batman's giving a big slap, and it says, it's a respiratory virus, not Chipotle. I think Chipotle is a hot spicy thing. If you eat it, you get like shit blood or something. Who knows? There's a picture of Tom and Jerry the cat from all that, and he's reading a little piece of paper, and he looks fucking surprised, and then he gets hit in the face with a thing that says coronavirus. So let's see, what does he read? World War III never happened, and Australia has finally stopped burning. And he's like, yeah, fuck, celebrations. Then he gets hit in the face with a coronavirus. So it's like, as soon as you think the world's all good. We got a picture here with his tongue out like, looking tasty, looking for a bit of money. And it says, Jehovah's Witnesses, knowing that everyone's going to be home. Oh, Jehovah's Witnesses, they're the fucking worst. No offence to whatever religion you are, but just anyone trying to tell you what to do, it's like, oh, could not be ours. You said you were sick. I said, nah, and there's a picture of a cat with a box of Corona, and it just says, no, I said I have a case of Corona. So there's a cat down a case of Corona there. Doctor talking to a patient, it says, doctor says, your COVID-19 test came back positive. And then the lad says, that can't be correct. I've more than 300 rolls of toilet paper. That's pretty good. Alright, things I've learned in the last few weeks. Here we go. Coronavirus is a novel virus. That's a tiny little thing. The mortality rate is estimated around 3%. That's like a tiny little thing. Coronavirus is transmitted like flus. Little thing. The elderly with those compromised immune systems are the most susceptible to coronavirus. And then about 75% of the pie chart says, I fucking love touching my face. Because you're not supposed to touch your face. And people can't get enough of it. Picture of Corona beer, and it says, Corona beer changes their name to avoid association with the coronavirus outbreak. Now it's called Ebola Extra. That's fucking brilliant. That was really funny. Because coronavirus sales dropped there. There's a picture of Terminator. He's looking at his fake hand. He says, me after washing my hands 20 times for 20 seconds, 53 times per day. Shit. Yeah, your hands will be going raw. Rubbed raw. There's a picture of bog roll here. And it just says, got this big roll of toilet paper as a gag gift for Christmas. Who's laughing now? Fuck. Alright, there's a picture of fucking penguin here, and it says, when you normally spend all your time at home anyway, but now the government says you have to. There's a picture of the penguin looking pissed off, and it says, well, now I'm not doing it. It's so true, like. It's so true. If someone tells you not to do something, you're just like, fuck, I'm doing it. Even if it's something stupid, like going outside during a pandemic. Anyway, next one's a picture of, here's Johnny, fucking The Shining. Family from The Shining. It's kind of a horror film. Here's the little thing. It has them all driving in the car, looking tense, and here's what it says. It says, a couple of weeks of isolation with the family. What can go wrong? This is Shining, the fucking husband killed everyone or something. Alright, picture of there's a picture of The Simpsons. They're all fucking jammed in. They're all jammed off each other, and the little quote thing is, please avoid mass gatherings. And it says, grocery stores in 10 minutes. Just jammed. I'm glad this is a face-only kind of podcast, because my pants are falling down something fierce. I don't have a belt. Just thought I just thought I'd keep you updated. Kid. Picture of the kid looking bored, and it says, kid, hey mum, when is coronavirus thing gonna be over? Mum says, shut up and eat your toilet paper. Christ. 31. There's a picture of a lad with all his fucking jailbreak instructions on his hand for the test or something. It says, I washed my hands so much due to COVID-19 that my exam notes from 1955 resurfaced. That's very good. He has all the exam notes on his hand from fucking cheating in the job. Oh, God. Let's see who really is behind the coronavirus, and it's a picture of Shaggy, and he's pulling the face mask off. If anyone's ever watched Scooby-Doo, there's a criminal or something, they're like, oh, who's the criminal? And they're demasking it to see who's behind the coronavirus, and it's a big box of toilet paper, as if it's like they're just doing it to up their sales. Alright, we got a... Oh, Quentin Quarantino, as in Quentin Tarantino, but it's just a lot of pictures of him in fucking gaff. I'm having a great time looking at the window. 34. There's a picture of a lad from Charlie from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, looking stressed out with all the fucking, he's trying to work out conspiracy theory on the wall, and the caption is, me explaining my grandchildren how a guy eating bat soup in China led to a toilet paper shortage. Oh my god. That's very good. 35, there's a picture of Joey from Friends, and he's like just chilling out, and then he reads the next one and it's a picture of him looking fucking shocked. Joey from Friends, here we go. COVID-19 tests affect the youngs. Affect the youngs. Y-O-U-N-G-S. Youngs. COVID-19 affect the youngs. The youngs. COVID-19 doesn't affect the youngs. And he's like, oh yeah, happy days. You're not young anymore. He's like, oh shit. So true. Found this on ETS. I survived the giant toilet paper crisis of 2020. There we are. Coronavirus lockdown. Here's some little things. How introverts think it will be just staying at home watching films. How extroverts think it will be just a lad looking depressed, looking at his dinner. How media thinks it will be big desert land, no one around. And how it actually is people getting into fisticuffs fighting over toilet roll. I think these jokes must be like fucking a month or two old. Like toilet roll jokes are fucking, this is March. These jokes are really fucking old. Anyway. The apocalypse. What I expected. Zombies. Oh shit, I forgot. Alright. Back in a sec. Talk amongst yourselves. Vegan Steven podcast. Alright, we are back. So we're just gonna wrap up now. Alright, so coronavirus jokes. Tick. World news. Tick. Get your merch. Tick. Patreon. Brilliant. Tick that. Also, coronavirus dad jokes. Good name for the episode. Perhaps. It is now 2 o'clock. Stay safe. The lockdown is on the way out. And we're here, we made it, pretty much, like. We have our masks. The worst of it's over, as far as you can tell. A lot of people fucking wearing masks, and they're all doing well, and everything's going great. Alright, what more do you want? Brilliant. Russia today, we learned a little about Russia today, and we had the shit that we had. Oh! Cool. Alright, so see you again tomorrow for another action-packed show. On Twitter, Vegan Steven Pod, Instagram, Vegan Steven Music, Facebook, Vegan Steven Music, YouTube, Vegan Steven Music, on TikTok. Posting every single day, twice a day even, a lot of the time. And you can also get this podcast every single day on every single way you get podcasts, like iTunes and all that stuff. Alright, brilliant. Have a good one. That's it. Get out.